now because it is really, really fucking hot at our apartment right now. So my boyfriend has his door open, like his like gaming room, so he's super loud, so I can't do my video in the living room because if he shuts his door, his room gets like really fucking hot. Cause like I don't know why, it's like super insulated in there or something. I don't know. So in here I have my ceiling fan running and a noise machine kind of going in the background. So hopefully that's not too much noise. I'm super excited to be doing this because I picked up some primer off of your guys' suggestion. This is a dupe for the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I think that's what it's called. So this is the Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. And then I got new makeup brushes. It's a really big set. I got this off of Shein. It was $6, free shipping. And there's like 30 brushes. So I'm gonna show you those. Because if you guys don't know, I've been needing new brushes for a really long time. I was gifted these brushes. These were fucking awful. I only like them because they're pink, but like literally the day I unboxed them, because it was like my birthday, they were breaking. Like there was no like use and then breakage. Like I was pulling them out of the plastic and they broke. So that was not really great. But I do have some brushes I'm obviously going to keep. Some of these gotta go. But like all of my Wet n Wild foundation brushes, those are staying. We'll go through them and see. But yeah, I'm really excited. My lips are really greasy right now because they're really chapped, and I use Aquaphor only. So, you know, I'm gonna stay greasy. I also did my nails. This is the man that came out really good. My thumb is kind of boring, but they're 3D. This one of them already popped off. I don't really like these ones as much. I do like this thumb though, but these ones didn't come out as cute. But that's okay. I'm gonna show you the new brushes before we kind of get started on anything. I have had a fucking week, you guys. I don't even like honestly know where to start. Like I don't know. I just dropped like 6 brushes. I'm trying to get them all out. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Honestly, I don't think this is the style I actually ordered, but I don't really care about it. So I'm just gonna keep them. They're like black, got kind of like silver, like metal, and then they're very fluffy. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I like dropped a bunch. So, but this is what they look like. They're very soft. I think my only complaint, if I have to have a complaint, is they're not very dense. So like the brush that's supposed to be like a foundation brush. I'm trying not to drop stuff. I'm gonna lay them on my bed that's behind me. So like this, it's not as like dense as like these. Like you see, like I'm putting the same amount of pressure. It's not that much of like a bend like that. You see, and maybe with use it will get more dense. I don't know, but honestly, I don't need a new foundation brush. I love these. They are my favorite brush. I love Wet n Wild. I feel like they're so underrated. Because I was gonna say maybe it's because it's cheaper, but Wet n Wild brushes are pretty cheap. But yeah, just like a variety of brushes. I'll probably keep them in this case if they all fit with whatever I keep. I'm just gonna lay them back there because the workspace I'm on right now is like a TV tray, so it's like really tiny. But yeah, we're just gonna jump into putting on the primer. I don't know how much I need to use, but we need to wait 30 seconds to let it set in our skin. So I need to get like maybe like a headband or something. Okay, it's just getting air. Maybe I gotta tilt it up. So, there we go. I can't really smell anything, and that doesn't mean it has no fragrance. I could clean this table off with some Miss Myers spray. So I think I've seen people like pat it in, so I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do. Probably should have watched somebody use it. It's very tacky, but some on my neck. I need to shave probably should have done that. I kind of feel like I don't need to put any on my forehead, but I will. It's very sticky. I don't really like the residue it leaves on my hands. I guess that's maybe why they say fingertips. But God, I don't even know where to start with like my past week, to be honest. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna do like, I see people like stick things to their face. Oh, okay, it actually did kind of stick. That's crazy. Okay, but I don't really know that like what that does. You know what I mean? Like, okay, it's sticky. What about it? I'm waiting to get like an actual foundation, but we'll get there when we get there. I think I'm just gonna go backwards. So let's start with today. So today, I woke up really late. Starting off with the Star Glow Glowy Super Gel by Say. Woke up really kind of late because we were up super late last night. Or super early, I guess. Like early in the morning, and then we went to bed. And I woke up, and I only woke up around like noon because our like apartment landscaper was here, and we have an in-unit AC. So, and we're like we're half underground, half like above ground for our apartment. So, like we're right there when they're like landscaping. So it's pretty loud. And so I'm like waking up because they're like weed eating and mowing and doing stuff with the bushes out there. Like, I don't know what that's called, but like, you know what I mean? Like they're putting designs into the bushes, which is so funny because they always look so horrible after they just do them. But anyway, and I'm like, oh, I'm like irritated that I'm up, and I like go grab my phone just to see what time it is. My mom had sent me a bunch of texts, and you know, I'm like just waking up. I'm like barely up, and I had texted her last night because I have an appointment tomorrow about like what we're gonna do, like where she wants to meet. I just threw the lid for that. Like where she wants to meet up for that appointment because she's gonna take me to it. And I'm thinking she's responding to that, giving me some options. No, my grandpa, my papa, who is like basically my dad, had a heart attack this morning. He's never had heart problems or anything like that before. So it's just like out of the blue, and she had texted me that she wanted me to go drive to my grandma's house. I call her Momo. She's basically like my mom and my papa who raised me, if you're kind of newer. Okay, I'm not gonna put this on as if I might mix this as a foundation, but I think I'm gonna really use my e.l.f. concealer kind of more because it's a lot more heavy coverage than that. Just to explain myself, this is the shade Fair Rose, I think. I can't tell the lighting, I'm sorry. It's the camo concealer. And she had asked me to go over to Momo's house because she was like not doing okay. Because he'd been admitted and they haven't seen him since. Like they took him to the ER. So like we didn't know like what was really going on or anything like that. And she had texted me this very early in the morning, like I think probably like honestly right after we had laid down to go to bed. So obviously I did not see it in time. But she had texted me probably like 20 minutes after the original text saying like not to worry about it, she got covered and stuff, which thankfully that was the case because I again did not I didn't see, you know, it when she had texted me. And then she had sent me another text after that telling me that they put several stents in his heart and that he was stable, which is a good thing. So essentially the heart attack, it wasn't caused by like necessarily anything like stress wise or heart problems. It's just years and years of buildup that causes your arteries to like constrict with like fat buildup or just like congestion, and then your heart stops. and so that's what they had to do to like fix it. So to put this tint in, because tints, if you don't know, like they're like tubes that keep your arteries open, so you don't have to worry about that congestion. And so like it's good to know he's doing okay. It was just so fucking out of the blue because we had just saw him yesterday. Like just saw him yesterday. Sorry, I'm kind of getting loud. Yesterday was my brother's birthday / graduation party. My little brother was born on the 4th of July, and most of the time everybody's kind of working or like something along those lines, so we normally can't celebrate on the 4th. And also I feel like we live in an area that like people who don't live around here will come to see fireworks and stuff, so it gets really congested around where we all live because people want to come see fireworks. And I look crazy right now, but trust the process. I'm curious to see if I look super cakey like I normally do when I do this. Let me look. I know I look really pale, but like realistically, this is kind of what I look like if I wasn't so red. Honestly, I don't really look that cakey. My nose definitely does. But like, my nose is always gonna look that way. I have like the weirdest pores on my nose. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna mix a little bit of this in so I don't look super pale because it's a little bit warmer. But it's only warmer because it's like a skin tint kind of tone. But anyway, so updates me that he's doing okay and that he got back to the room. He's talking, he's fine. So that makes me feel a lot better. I haven't gotten any more updates, probably because there is none. He's probably gonna stay the night there, you know, under like surveillance or something. I don't really know. But yeah, like I had just saw him at my brother's like get together, and he was like, he just got cataract surgery, and like he was doing fine, he looked fine, we were talking, catching up, and it just was like so shocking to like wake up and see that. And I like was so tired and like half awake. I don't feel like I really even like fully understood what was going on, because I ended up falling back asleep, and then I woke up and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck. But then my mom had texted me again to like update me some more and stuff, but like it was just so like, and that's something I don't really like talking about, like his health or like my mom's health, because I don't like the fact that they are getting older and that they are declining, especially with my papa, because he has a big brain tumor that has tentacles, and it's on his pituitary gland, and so nothing works correctly, and so he's been on steroids basically my whole life, which means because of him choosing to be being on steroids to have a good quality of life, that means he's gonna have a short life because steroids are not a long-term thing. So it's rough for me because like I didn't really have people who these are the people who raised me. These are who my mom and dad is essentially, and it's very hard for me because I already was like, I don't know, I feel bad when I say this, but like I don't want to say like I was rushing, but like I've been telling, I'm gonna get a brush to use for my powder. What's this one supposed to be? It's supposed to be for blush. I want to see what they're supposed to be for. Okay, I would use this for powder. That's kind of similar to the one that I use now anyway. I'm using the Beauty Bakery bite-size pinch of flour. Did you guys know they're going out of business? But that's okay, because honestly, I don't know if this powder, I'm liking it anymore. I think I'm gonna try Huda Beauty for my next powder when I'm out of this. But anyway, have come to like talking about marriage and stuff, I told him, you know, I really want to, not that I want to rush you and do stuff when you're not ready, but it's important that they're there, especially my papa. Like I really want him to be there, and I'm really scared that, you know, there's not a whole lot of time left, because it was like he had been doing so good. It was like he literally never aged, and then like I turned like 20, and it was just like 30 years had been like zapped out of him. It was insane. And that's just kind of like what happens to some people. Probably it looks like I'm putting a lot of powder on, but I also need to find a powder that like doesn't fully like mattify me, because I don't really like that look. So maybe I should skip the powder, but I feel like naked without powder. I don't know. But so I told, you know, my boyfriend, like, I don't want to rush you. I'm not also in a rush to get married. We're both young, but we both know that we want to spend our lives together. But like, and that just makes me think about that, like, oh my God, like you don't know what's gonna happen and stuff like that. And it's, I fucking powder everywhere. It just, that was like a really big, like, for me, I don't know. So that happened today. That kind of sucked. And then yesterday was my brother's like little graduation get together and things like that. So I saw a lot of family that I don't like normally see a lot, which isn't an issue. The thing is I'm always very nice to family, even though I know what they may think about me. I'm gonna put this Say concealer. This is the concealer corrector in the shade 1 under my eyes, because I think this is technically a little bit lighter. I can't remember. It might not be. We'll see. But anyway, and I read to do this instead of like swoop. I'm trying all different types of makeup stuff. But and this is not a new brush. I bought this at Target for a little bit ago. I don't know what the brand is. It just looks like this. I use this for my everyday concealer brush, but I use the Rem Beauty concealer for my everyday. Wow, okay. I could have put on a lot less. I'm gonna just really try and pat it into that area, and then I'm gonna use my foundation brush to kind of blend it out. But I was not told that certain family members were gonna be there. And so I showed up, and my mom like immediately came out of the house, and she had like a weird look on her face. I lost my foundation brush. Okay. She had like a kind of a weird look on her face, and so I was like, I'm thinking she's gonna tell me something I don't want to hear or something. And she did. She told me that my dad's mom and her husband, and then one of my aunts is there, and I'm not a fan of, and it's like, I want to say it's like nothing personal or anything, but it's like they don't treat me very well. They never really have. I would say my paternal grandma's husband has always been very kind to me. He's been very nice to me, and by himself alone, he's very kind and tolerable. But like if he's not by himself, he does whatever his wife wants, and his wife is a very rude woman. And now they kind of came to terms, I think, with the whole trans stuff. That's not why I don't talk to them. Not last year, but 2 years ago, I had brought Kier over. Sorry, I'm like huffing and puffing because I'm fat as fuck and it's hot. Sorry. I'm gonna do the Halo Glow Beauty Wand by e.l.f. For contour. I probably should have waited to do powder. do a little bit like right behind your double chin, so we're gonna try doing that. But I brought Kier over to come make my birthday cake with me, because my paternal grandmother is a big baker, and like, I mean, she's phenomenal. Like, people have told her for years to make her own business, and she just never wanted to do it because she was like, I just don't want it to be a job, I want it to be a hobby. And like, oh my god, this woman can bake. And so it's kind of been like one of those big things that we've always kind of done, is she'll make cakes, and we had stopped doing it for a while when I came out, and then we started doing it again. And things had gotten really serious with Kier, and so I was like, well, I want to introduce you to people, because we're for real, we're very serious about this. And I take him with me. Literally refused to even look at him. And mind you, I told her I was bringing him, and I don't know. And I do think that it's a racism thing. My boyfriend is black, and she was totally, completely on board with me bringing a boyfriend. And then I think it was the fact that I didn't say anything about it, because why would I need to? And she was, and I really do think it has something to do with that. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Get Out, where it talks about kind of like, makes a commentary on like casual racism with white people, and like how the dad is like, I voted for Obama, stuff like that. Like, bring up another black person when you're talking to a black person, like, it's like, okay, like, what the fuck? Well, she would not stop talking about LeBron James, and it was literally embarrassing the fuck out of me. And so I was really uncomfortable, and I'm sure, and he was too. I didn't need for him to even tell me, like, I knew. And I was very unhappy with that behavior, and I wish I had said something at the time, and I do regret that. I did say something to her, and she was not happy, and she was like, how dare you say that, like, that's what it was, like, he's just a new person, I didn't know what to say. It was very awkward, to say the least. And like, anyway, they were there, and I was not necessarily very happy that they were there, but they were leaving as we were coming in. And what does she do? She completely does the same fucking thing that she did the last time I had seen her 2 years ago with him. Literally did not even acknowledge him, wouldn't even look in his direction. Like, what the, like, he was like literally pinned to my hip. And I didn't even want to say anything. Like, I was sitting in the car, like, trying to, like, I was hoping that they would leave before I got out of the car, and they wouldn't, of course. And he really had to piss. Now, if he had just gone, it would have been fine, but I didn't want to be by myself. And honest to God, I think if he would have just stayed and sat in the car with me, they would have not even addressed us, because that meant they would have to address him. And I was very disgusted by that behavior once again. And like, that's why literally everyone was very happy that you guys were leaving, including my other aunt who was there, who was not on speaking terms with her mom. Like, oh my god, like, so telling. And the crazy thing is like, they label this one aunt as like very crazy. Like, I would say crazy. They label her as that. And like, she does do things that are very like, okay, But like, the thing is it doesn't mean that she's wrong about certain things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's very eccentric, and she's known to be that way. But I don't think there's anything wrong with it, because I have the same opinion as her for a lot of things. I forgot to carve out my jawline that I sometimes have. But yeah, so she was not pleased, because they weren't planning on staying super long, but she was helping my little brother with his cake, and so they were there longer than she expected, and she was like, fuck. And she told me about it, and I was like, yeah, I was not pleased to pull in and see their fucking car. But But then I saw somebody who I was very shocked to see, which was my Uncle Joe. Now, he's technically not my uncle. He's like my, is he a great uncle, I think? Because he's actually my paternal grandma's brother. Because she has like a shit ton of siblings. So like, I think he's my second uncle, but whatever the fuck I was trying to say. That doesn't even sound right now. But anyway, like a great uncle or whatever the fuck that is. And I have not seen him since I was like 13 years old, like genuinely in so long. And the reason I hadn't seen him so long is essentially my dad scammed the fuck out of him. Like, scammed the fuck out of him. And my uncle was like, fuck you, I never want to see you again unless you give me my money or whatever the fuck it was about. I don't even remember. It's been so long. And all that people, like, it hated my dad. Like, that side of the family hated him because, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you scam him when you guys, like, agreed on something? And then the only people that, like, really were defending my dad was his mom, and he doesn't really get along with his mom, and a lot of the other siblings don't get along with her either because she's kind of fucking insane. And I don't care that she's like my grandma. Like, I cannot stand this woman. I can't. I could do like a whole sit down talk about why. So I'm not gonna keep yapping about it. I'm gonna kind of layer my contour with this Fenty stick. I feel bad because I have it and I don't use it because it's not really like my shade. I'm just gonna put a little bit. That already seems like too much. This is shade Espresso. I think I should have gotten some, like, this is not cool toned. It's like, and it's too dark. So basically, to the lady in Alder that told me to get this, because I don't think I can return it. But anyway, so yeah, but he showed up and he, like, I'm surprised he even recognized me. He was like, oh my god, I haven't seen you forever. And I was like, I haven't seen you. And he hugged me, and like, he's always been a very wonderful, kind man. Like, I've never had an issue with him or anything like that. Like, there's been a lot of family members in my life that's made me feel very uncomfortable, and he's never, like, he's always been very kind. And I actually, as a kid, used to spend the night at his house all the time with his daughters, which I call my cousins, but they're not really my cousins, because they were always older than I was. And I don't know, I was like obsessed that they were like wanting to hang out with me because I was so young. So he's like asking me about life, like what I've been up to, and he was like, I don't want you to think I'm not like your fun uncle anymore. Like, I promise I'm not a bad guy. Like, it's so good to see you. And he like threw some shade at my dad, and me and my little brother like laughed because like it's all very mutual that we dislike this man. And it just, I don't know, it was so nice. Like, it was like refreshing because there's a lot of family that I don't talk to, and it's not necessarily because of like anything negative. It's just like we weren't close to begin with. So once that happened, I was just kind of like, if you want to talk to me, you want to talk to me. If you don't, and so yeah, I didn't know how they would take it. And I know he's been updated, like talked to about it, at least by somebody in the family. I mean, it's not like it's a secret. I don't think it really has. But yeah, so that was like, it was like nerve-wracking, but it was very good to see him. Very, very good to see him, actually. And then, you know, my mom, who has like little baby raccoons and rehabs them, they came out, so he was like ecstatic to see them because actually, you guys remember I used to have guinea pigs. His daughter, my cousin, actually ended up being the one who took them, so it was super nice to hear about how they were doing because I miss my baby so much. But he's telling us how she's got like a little herd of them, and like they're so happy and they squeak so much, and just it makes me feel so good. Like, I know they're being taken care of real good. They've always treated their animals like so fucking good. So when I found out that they were gonna take them, I was like ecstatic because I knew, you know what I mean, that they were gonna be fine. I haven't done like an orange look in forever, so let's do like a burnt orange look. I'm just grabbing random brushes to try out. But so it was really good to see him, and there were some other people there. A lot of people showed up that I didn't even know, because it's like my brother's like party. So it was kind of funny because like I was talking to people, and I was like talking to kids essentially, and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck you are, but like it was a good time. We got to go in the pool and swim, and it's so funny because it was like they picked the one day that we weren't having like a record high fucking heat, and it was actually like pretty nice out. So like the pool like was really cold, but it wasn't too bad. I got to see my other brother, he's like my stepbrother, but like I got to see him and check up on him. He's doing good. And I gave them both their presents. I got my one brother who's like, we're celebrating, I got him Yu-Gi-Oh cards and candy, because he's obsessed with Fun Dip. I don't know why. I have thought that for years that was like only something you would get like on like holidays, like Valentine's Day and like Halloween, but no, you can get it all year round, and he's obsessed. But of course, when I went and go look for it, I couldn't find it. So I got him some Jolly Ranchers. And then for my other brother, I got him like a fragrance sampler and a face mask, and I got him the Nerd gummies because I know he really likes those. And they both loved it, so killed it. Oh, I love these brushes, you guys. Like, these are really soft. But it was good seeing them, and I saw a lot of my other brother's family. They were in town, so of course they all came by. I don't see them super often because they kind of live all over the place. But okay, I kind of am realizing why I don't do a whole lot of oranges, because I just feel like it makes my face kind of look funny, but it's okay. I'm gonna dip into this kind of like brown shade. So that was like one of my weekend days. I've also been trying to hang out with my friends like for 2 fucking weeks. And I feel like I always respond too late to hang with them, so then they don't want to hang out with me anymore. Or like I won't get their message in time, so then I can't hang out anymore, and it's like pissing me the fuck off. So hopefully I can hang sometime this week with my friends, because I had kind of a long weekend because of the 4th. Fucking do anything. In fact, I didn't do anything at all on the 4th. I went to bed early because I was like exhausted from work, which is what I like when I say I had a week. That's what I'm talking about. I just dropped my concealer. I feel like I look crazy. I don't know. I just don't think I'm an orangey shade kind of person. I don't know. Let's try this shade, see what it looks like. But anyway, so I've been having a lot of appointments recently because I'm trying to get my shit together. Like, really, I really am. I think I told you guys about my last endocrinology appointment where, I had my endocrinology appointment. I don't think I was able to tell you guys about that yet. That went well. I got my dosages put up because it wasn't doing anything like he wanted it to, and then I had my bottom surgery consultation, which I was told I was too fat for the surgery. And so at my endocrinology appointment, I was like, what do you recommend for like weight loss, and he was like, it was Ozempic. And I was like, because I've heard a lot of negative things about Ozempic, so I just wanted to hear what he had to say. Opened my mind up a lot to it, and I think I'm gonna try and get on it. The thing is, though, it's very hard to get on it, and I find it interesting that the internet has like ganged up on like fat people about it, because they're like, it's because the non-diabetic fat people, they're taking all the Ozempic. No, actually, no, that's not true. It's skinny people taking all the Ozempic. That's literally what it is. It's people with like very small BMIs already who want to drop like another like 5 to 10 pounds so they can't drop, and so they get on Ozempic. And because they will only be on the starter dose because their BMI is so small, they won't qualify for like a bigger dose like anybody else who is bigger or diabetic. They will get off the starter dose, but they can't get on those bigger doses without getting on the starter dose. And who's taking up all the starter doses? So he was explaining that, like, and how hard it is to get on it because of that. I'm like, fuck, of course. So I have another doctor's appointment tomorrow where I'm gonna be asking if there might be any chance I can get on it to help me lose some weight, because I like tried like for a good few weeks. Excuse me, really hard. Bitch, I dropped 3 pounds and then I gained 6. So, and I know part of it's like my thyroid issue, part of it's my depression. I also, like, I just deal with so much bullshit. And the funny, not the funny thing, the shitty part is it's all connected. So one thing isn't working, they're all not working. If one thing's kind of working, some of it's working. Like, it's bullshit. Like, if I get one dose, like, upped, I have to get something else upped or down. It's a shit show. Which is another reason why I have this appointment. So, I'm praying that I'll be able to get on it and I can lose some weight. I can get my bottom surgery all sorted out with, and my thyroid will stop being a little bitch. I don't know, but so I have that. But anyway, that's like a whole tangent, bro. So because of these appointments, I have been missing some work because, of course, why would I be able to schedule my doctor's appointments? Is probably, oh, that is crazy. There we go. I've been having a shit ton of doctor's appointments on days that I'm supposed to be at work, but unfortunately, obviously I'm not coming to fucking work if I have an appointment. Like, so I've been having to have people cover for me, which is not serious or anything. I was literally gone for 2 months, so like, right, it shouldn't be an issue. Tell me why, when they know, when they know I'm about to be off for like an extra 2 days or something, they make me get it done, all of it, even though they have like another 2 days to get it done. Why do they want me to get it done? Because the person who's supposed to be covering me is incompetent. It doesn't get it done. And bullshits, right? And it's not like I'm just saying that because it's what I think. No, I was fucking told that. Literally told that. Like, so have somebody else do it or fire them. Like, I don't fucking know. And I'm not gonna get in like to specifics or nothing, but like essentially, I was literally there, as on my 15, trying to take a 15-minute break because my feet were killing me. Sorry, that was my stomach. I did not just shart myself. I'm not that confident to leave that in a video if I would shart myself, so. But anyway, I'm taking my 15 and this person comes back. Well, I'm taking my 15 to bother me and like talk about how something's not working. And I'm like trying to problem solve. I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on with that. You're gonna have to talk to somebody else about it. Goes, talks to some people. They tell her to go and fix one specific thing. They tell her to go fix the printer. That's the issue. It's the printer. It's nothing else. It's the printer. Go get a new printer. She literally goes and gets a new device. Not a printer, a new device. What did they just tell you to do? Get a new printer, girl, and you didn't do that. And she goes, it's not working. And I'm one of those people, I really cannot be bothered a lot of the time. Like, I'm on break it ain't really any of my business. Get the fuck out of my face. That is how I am. My God, bro, my stomach is like right now. That's disgusting. I'm gonna do some eyeliner. So I'm sitting there just like amazed by the balls, the gall to like lie. And I'm like, mind your business, Max. You're on break, Max. You don't really give a fuck, Max. Because I don't. But then she starts going, well, maybe I can do. Nope. You're actually supposed to be doing something that relates to me. And I can't have you not do that. Oh my God, this liner's like fucking glued together. Hold on. Oh. I was like scared I was gonna make a mess. It's like, it's leaking. That's the one thing about the felt tips that I don't like. Like they leak. So anyway, so that's when I get up and I'm like trying to troubleshoot with her, and it's not working. And they ask her again, did you get a new printer? And she goes, yeah, I did. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, this looks like the same printer you had. Like, I'm calling this bitch out. Like, this looks exactly like that same printer. So I'm just kind of confused. And she goes, no, I got a new one and it didn't work. Like, how are you going to lie to me about it when I literally just, like, don't play dumb. I know you're lying. And I know this eyeliner looks like botched as hell. And so I'm just like, I get maybe lying to somebody else, but like when I've been watching you like bullshit, like come on, be so for real. And she's like following me around, like I don't know what to do now because the thing isn't working, but it's like it is working. You're just bullshit, like you're lying. And I'm getting irritated as fuck because like I don't want to be followed around. Definitely not. Like that's what I like about my current job is it's alone time for me. I can kind of be with my thoughts and my music and be by myself and not be bothered because guess what? I'm known for getting my job done. So I'm left alone. You, on the other hand, are not. You are not trusted to do shit. And I hear about it all the time. I do. That's like another thing about like being really respected at your job is that you hear shit all the time, especially when people talk shit because they know that you keep your mouth shut. As I don't gossip at work. I gossip on here. And I'm just like, I'm irritated at this point. And so I proved to her that it was the printer by doing it on my own thing. And she goes, oh. And then has the audacity to lie, right? And they're like, oh, what was it? Like, how'd you get it to work? And she goes, oh, I don't know, Max figured it out. Which, like, true, I did figure it out. But it was the thing that you were lying about doing. Why is this mascara musty? I just used you. Why is it dry? There we go. I think. No, I don't want to buy new mascara right now. Like, you're not done till I say you're done, bitch. So, like, I'm just irritated as fuck, and I decide, like, whatever, I'll tell my team lead tomorrow, because I'm just, like, I'm irritated, and then, like, I get more irritated because I had not had the conversation yet that they had expected me to get stuff done before I left, because, they knew that this person was taking over and they didn't trust that person to get it done in time. Even though I had already told them that I was planning on getting it done before she took over, so she wouldn't have much to do. And like, I was like literally getting fucking like harassed all week. Are you gonna get it done in time? Are you gonna get it done? Are you done yet? That's my stomach again. Sorry. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It's because I drank a vanilla Coke and my stomach is fighting for its life right now. And like, I hate that. I hate when people just aren't honest with me. Like, I truly believe I'm like slightly autistic because like I just don't, and like there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying it in a negative stance. Like, I just don't get that like social situation type shit like as easy as it should be. And it's like, if you want me to speed up or something, then say that. Like, don't just come at me and be like, are you done yet? Are you done yet? That's just gonna piss me off. And I feel like for most people it would too. So I was just irritated as fucking hell this week. Like, I was just like, what the fuck? Well, so the next day came and I told my team lead about it, and she was like, oh bitch, let me tell you. And starts laying all this fucking shit about this person and how they're she's probably gonna get moved to a different department. But the thing is, if she gets moved to a different department, they don't know where they'll put her. Because she can't do any fucking other department. Like, but she can't do the current department that she's in either. So it's like, like, I don't know what to tell you. So like, and it pissed me off because it's like, so why are you throwing it at me? Why are you throwing that on me? Because I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit to deserve it. Respectfully, I did not. So, like, we were talking about that for a while. I'm not putting fake lashes on because I still have not bought lash glue because I forgot I didn't have any. But I'll probably buy some this week if I can. If I can swing that. Maybe not. Because I had to buy my brother's presents and they're expensive little bitches. Even though I know they won't pay or buy me presents. But it's okay. It's like, that's what happens when you're the oldest sibling. But so I was like irritated as fuck all week because of that, and it was just like a shit show. And then like something else happened at the beginning of the week that like upset me. I don't remember what the fuck it was, but I literally, I could have told you I could have quit. Like, I was so irritated. And I've been looking at other jobs. I actually just applied at the local hospital. I can't think right now. I'm gonna do this Woo Me blush by ColourPop. That's a local hospital. It's a 3rd shift position, but it's registration. So this is the blush. So we're gonna try it. I've been really trying to get into this hospital because hospital benefits are normally pretty good, which is why I've been trying to get in there. And I would still stay at this job. If I did get that job, I would just drop my hours to part-time because I wouldn't need to get like health insurance or anything through this job anymore because I would have my hospital ones and that'd be way better. But I do need to keep my education benefits so I can still get my college for free because I'm in a free bachelor degree program, so I want to obviously keep that, which is going pretty well actually. This is the highlighter I'm using, the only highlighter I ever use. It's the Make It Memories by ColourPop. Also, I was so excited to see this brush. It's just a small fan brush. I remember in 2016 when, like, you know, 2016 makeup, when everybody was using these brushes for highlight, and I was just like, I don't know, I eat it up. I do think it looks really good for application wise, so makes my nose look skinny. Not really, I don't really care about my nose being skinny. But yeah, so called in for an interview. I haven't heard anything back yet, but they're kind of slow to let you know if you're hired or not. I did just get an email back that I didn't get hired at Ulta. I've like applied at Ulta like a million times. They never hired me, but maybe one day. I also just think it's annoying as fuck though, because like the way Ulta hires, because they act like they don't need employees right now. I'm trying to find my spoolie. And like the last time I went to Ulta, there was literally one girl running the entire store by herself. Like, so I don't know how that's gonna go. But I applied for multiple positions, so there is a chance they could still reach out to me. They just didn't hire me for that one. But realistically, probably not. They'll probably just not be interested. But that's fine, you know. Oh my god, I literally sound like I'm shitting my pants right now, and I don't even have to go to the bathroom. Like, so embarrassing. Oh my god, this just unlocked a memory in me. Like, I was like in 3rd grade, and my stomach like gurgled and went really loud, and the teacher stopped. She stopped teaching and looked at me and went, "You good?" And the funny thing is, I think I wonder. I actually did end up throwing up in her class, but I don't think that definitely wasn't the same day. I bet that was after I had thrown up in her class, so that's why she asked me. I did not like that class. She was kind of a rude teacher. Just filling in the stash, you know how it goes. I need to dye my hair again. Like my facial hair, because it is bleach blonde, always and forever. I don't think I'm gonna do a lip liner today. My lips are kind of like more red than normal because they're chapped and irritated. So let's just do like an oil, and I was just through this entire fucking thing. Okay, I have this NYX fat oil click thing. I honestly am kind of disappointed in this. I saw so many like reviews on it for TikTok, and honestly, like, it's an okay product. It's just like, it looks completely different in my opinion for a lot of the influencers TikToks. Like, this is a lot harder than I expected it to be. I thought I was going to show more of like the iridescent glitter. I don't know if you can see in the lighting. Not really. It is nice though. It like feels nice. There was something else I was going to tell you about this week. I like completely forgot. Must have not been like that crazy. Oh, this isn't it, but this is something. We just ordered a new mattress. I'm so excited. We've been sleeping on a full since we moved in, and if you guys don't know, my boyfriend is like 6'6" something, and he's like, so he's big because he's tall. I'm big because I'm just fat, you know. So we can't sleep in our bed without like touching, and I don't mind that. It's just when it's hot, you don't want to be touched. Like, it's like, fuck, get away from me. So he just got a commission check, and he was like, it's over, we're buying a bed. And I was like, and we were gonna go half on it, but he was being really sweet, and he just says like, I'm gonna get it, like, it doesn't matter. So that was really sweet. So we got a new bed frame, and we have a mattress, and that's actually coming technically tomorrow, because it's like the early morning of Tuesday that I'm filming this, but it's coming on Wednesday. So like, I'm gonna go to sleep, but it'll still be Tuesday, but you know what I mean. So I'm really excited. I'm nervous though, because I think it's because we live in an apartment complex. Like, deliveries are kind of funny, so I'm hoping I'm home and I catch the FedEx guy, because do not want this to be delayed. Like, we are so excited. It's just a king. We would prefer to get like something bigger, like a California king, or like an what is it, like an Alaskan king bed. I don't know what else. Like really big ones, but like I just don't think they'll fit in the apartment. Like it's a small apartment. It looks kind of big in this angle, but he doesn't care. He's like, I just need something else. So we are very fucking excited. So I can't wait. So tomorrow I'll probably end up, after my doctor's appointment, I'll probably end up going shopping for some sheets and a new comforter, which is, I love that. I love shopping for new blankets and stuff like that. So I'm very excited because I've been wanting to get new ones because I sleep with like blankets that I stole from my mama and papa because I can't sleep without them. But they're kind of getting raggedy, like old, and I'm scared because they're older than me. These like comforters are, and I'm scared I'm gonna like ruin them, and then I won't have them when I'm older. So I want to get something else that I can sleep with, and then I can just have these on the bed or something like that. So, but bedding is really fucking expensive, so I'm gonna have to ask him to pay for those too, bro. I'm laughing, but I do feel very bad. But he's very sweet about it and does not mind. So he's very loving and very sweet. I could probably not ever say enough good things about that man. But yeah, this is the finished look. I can't fucking think of what I wanted to talk about specifically. I don't know. There was something I did this week that was like, fuck. Because like I was so exhausted. I literally slept like 18 hours. I can't. I don't know. But I'm gonna use the MAC Fix Plus spray. I think this is a super cute look. I actually like. If I was ever gonna wear makeup out in public, like this is a look I'd wear out. Like this is cute. Like simple. It's cute. If I did makeup to go in public, but I don't. Okay. That was like right in my fucking nose. I always do that. I need to like get a different like little spritz thing and put it in probably. Ow, fuck. It just ripped out my hair. But yeah, that's the finished look. I love y'all. It's gonna irritate the fuck out of me. Yeah, I can't think of it. Oh well. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found this relaxing. And I hope that you guys sleep really, really good. I hope you guys had a good 4th of July. I know probably not everybody who watches this is American, but I feel like some other countries still do fireworks and stuff, even though it's not their Independence Day, but I don't know. 4th of July is kind of more of just like an everyday type of thing, just with fireworks. So it's not like really anything, but I hope you guys had a good time, and thank you for hanging out with me. If you have any makeup suggestions, please let me know, especially foundation wise.